Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0339 indicates an intermittent interruption in the crankshaft position CKP sensor circuit. This error can cause issues related to the engine timing and functionality. The CKP sensor is vital for determining engine position, thus enabling the engine control module, ECM, to manage fuel injection and ignition timing effectively. Located near the crankshaft, the CKP sensor detects the position or rotational speed of the crankshaft, which is crucial for the proper operation of the engine. When it appears that this sensor circuit is interrupted, it can lead to inadequate performance or even engine stalling in some cases. Identifying the nature of the problem will require a systematic inspection following manufacturer guidelines. Let's delve into understanding the components involved and steps needed to troubleshoot this specific DTC. The error code P0339 is associated directly with the crankshaft position CKP sensor circuit. The CKP sensor plays an essential function in monitoring the position of the crankshaft, which helps the engine control module, ECM, manage fuel injection and ignition timing. Located close to the crankshaft, the CKP sensor generates a signal that varies as the crankshaft rotates, helping the ECM understand the engine's position at any given moment. The signal is crucial for ensuring that the engine runs efficiently and smoothly. If this signal or circuit is interrupted, it can cause significant issues with engine performance, including stalling, misfiring, or poor fuel efficiency. Therefore, understanding the CKP sensor's function is vital in diagnosing and resolving the P0339 error. Several potential issues can lead to the P0339 error code. The most common cause is poor electrical connections that can disrupt the signal sent to the PCM, powertrain control module. Loose terminals or corroded wiring can create intermittent interruptions in the sensor circuit, leading to the DTC. Another significant factor could be a damaged CKP sensor itself, which may result from wear, environmental exposure, or even manufacturing defects. Additionally, faulty connections to the PCM can also lead to miscommunication, resulting in the P0339 error. It's crucial to investigate these areas thoroughly to determine the exact root cause and address the problem effectively. The DTC P0339 can lead to several noticeable symptoms that affect vehicle performance. One common symptom is engine stalling or failure to start, which can happen if the engine control module cannot accurately understand the crankshaft's position. You may also observe irregular engine speeds, as miscommunications can lead to inconsistent fuel injection and ignition timing. In most cases, the check engine light will illuminate on your dashboard, alerting you to a problem within the engine management system. Other potential symptoms might include poor acceleration or a decrease in overall engine performance. Recognizing these symptoms promptly helps ensure that the appropriate diagnostic and repair actions are taken. In the first troubleshooting step for DTC P0339, you begin by turning the vehicle's ignition to the on position. This initialization is essential as it prepares the onboard diagnostic system. Following that, clear the DTC using the HDS, Honda Diagnostic System, which resets the system and allows you to recheck the status of the error code. Next, start the engine and let it idle for approximately 10 seconds to ensure that the engine can stabilize and relevant sensor readings can be captured. During this idling period, it's important to monitor the OBD, onboard diagnostics, status for DTC P0339 via the HDS. If the HDS indicates failed, you'll proceed to the next troubleshooting step. If it displays a passed status, you will need to perform further assessments to ensure the issue is resolved. In the second troubleshooting step, you need to conduct a test drive of the vehicle for several minutes. This test drive is crucial as it allows you to capture onboard snapshot parameters, which include engine speed and vehicle speed under normal driving conditions. While you drive, continue monitoring the OBD status for DTC P0339 through the HDS. If the HDS indicates a failed status, it's time to advance to the next troubleshooting step. Conversely, if it shows a passed status, it may indicate an intermittent failure, suggesting that the system is functioning correctly at the moment. If that's the case, check for poor connections or loose terminals at the CKP sensor and the PCM. Make sure to attempt to reproduce any failure under similar conditions as indicated during the onboard snapshot. For the third troubleshooting step, you are required to check the condition of the CKP sensor circuit connectors and terminals. Start by inspecting the connectors at the CKP sensor itself, as well as those leading to the Powertrain Control Module, PCM. It's essential to look for poor connections or loose terminals, which can significantly disrupt electrical communication within the system. Also, check the engine ground and body ground connections, as poor grounding can lead to various operational issues. If all connections and terminals are in good condition, proceed to the next step. However, if you discover any faults, make the necessary repairs to ensure optimal connectivity in the sensor circuit. In the fourth troubleshooting step, you'll need to remove the CKP sensor to carry out a visual inspection of the CKP pulse plate. This inspection is vital since a damaged or misaligned pulse plate can lead to incorrect signals being sent to the ECM, thereby triggering the P0339 error code. Look for any signs of damage, such as cracks, bent components, or looseness in the pulse plate. If you find any discrepancies, you will need to replace the CKP pulse plate to ensure proper functionality. On the other hand, if the pulse plate appears intact, you should proceed to replace the CKP sensor itself, as it may have sustained internal damage that is not readily visible. This step is crucial to restoring normal operation to the engine's timing and performance. After completing the necessary repairs, the final verification process must be undertaken to ensure that the DTC P0339 has been resolved. Begin by clearing any DTCs once again using the HDS before putting the vehicle through a test drive. During the test drive, pay particular attention to the engine performance, checking for smooth acceleration, stable idling, and ensuring that there are no warning lights illuminated on the dashboard. This step allows you to confirm that the repairs have effectively addressed the issues related to the CKP sensor circuit. If the same DTC reappears, further troubleshooting may be required. However, if the vehicle functions properly without returning the code, you have successfully resolved the issue. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P0339, it is essential to implement a routine maintenance strategy. Regularly inspect the electrical connections related to the CKP sensor, ensuring there are no signs of corrosion, looseness, or wear. Keeping an eye on the sensor placement is critical. It should be correctly positioned near the crankshaft for optimal performance. Also, verifying that the engine and body grounds are secure can help prevent electrical disruptions, which may impair the sensor circuit. Scheduling periodic diagnostic scans using the HDS can facilitate early detection of issues before they lead to serious problems. With these preventive actions, you can help maintain the integrity of your vehicle's engine management system. In conclusion, understanding the role of the crankshaft position CKP sensor and the implications of DTC P0339 is essential for effective vehicle maintenance. By recognizing the potential causes and symptoms of this error code, you can swiftly diagnose and resolve issues to restore engine performance. The systematic troubleshooting steps outlined provide a clear path for identifying problems related to the CKP sensor circuit. Implementing preventive maintenance techniques can also reduce the likelihood of this error recurring. Ultimately, effective repairs and preventive measures ensure your Honda Accord operates at optimal performance, enabling a smoother driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.